Welcome back, another episode of NBA 2K12 with my Dallas Mavericks franchise, episode 33. And now, we got a Sunday showdown with the San Antonio Spurs on ESPN because of lockout. So we got a 6 NBA games there. We got the Bulls, Heat, Celtics, Nets, Pacers, Magic, Lakers, Wolves, Hawks, Hornets, and Pacers and Spurs, Mavericks. So Bulls and Heat's gonna be a showdown between LeBron and D-Rose. Let's see if Derrick Rose was injured and nothing, as Joakim Noah is still injured as third knee is hurt for day to day. Even for the Heat, is JJ Barea still hurt for loose room. Let's check out what is going on with the Magic with twisted ankle with Gilbert Arenas, and Redick is sprained shoulder still not healing it. Let's see what about the Spurs, but there's no injury list for San Antonio. So, Heat currently the number 2 seed in the East, and the Bulls are currently number 4, and then the Mavericks are no games behind as the 40 win in a row. That could be their goal for the number 41 and 42 could be the potentially game against the Philadelphia 76ers or go for the 50 wins in the early. Could be the start. 41 for the Spurs, 42, 43, 44. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and yeah, we go for the 50 wins in the early season before the All-Star. It might be, if it get wrong, if you get lose to the Wolves, if we get unnamed with the 42. So, we're up against the San Antonio Spurs. Check out the codes. Now we're ready to go. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Now, we're gonna start the game now. This is Andre Kenshin. And we'll join out and just see you. And hopefully, if you like it and subscribe, I will join this video.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Sunday night. Welcome to our NBA presentation. It'll be Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs facing off against Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. And that's a wrap for me here in the studio. Now let's send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from Doris Burke on the sideline coming up. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Dallas Mavericks. And the injury to Jason Terry, the Jet. Clark, this is really big news.
Yeah, he got hurt in their last game, Kevin, and he could be out for a few weeks. They'll just have to do the best they can without him.
Well, hopefully a few weeks is all it is, because there's a chance it could be more serious than that. We'll see how his rehab goes.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Parker and Manu are the backcourt. McDyess is out there with Duncan, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for Dallas, they've got Jason Kidd. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Marion. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Carter in a two-guard.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Marion passes to Carter. Over Ginobili. Makes it from 18 feet out. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. This is their second time facing the defending NBA champs. They took the loss the first time around. He said that by necessity, they'll have multiple guys checking Dirk Nowitzki. We'll change things up with different looks, he said, because defending Dirk requires that. It's clear where his focus lies tonight, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Looks like a three-point contest out there, guys.
Yeah, you would fit right in, partner. I mean, you hit one on us, we'll hit one on you. A terrific battle going on here.
Now here's Ginobili. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Here's McDyess. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Now, you have to love the vision to find the open man and get him the ball.
And Nowitzki backs in. Fades back. Again, the Mavericks score.
Takes such a delicate touch to hit that fadeaway jumper with a man in your face.
Duncan kicks to Leonard, lets it go from deep, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
They're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
That's good. 8 points for Nowitzki.
Well, I like that. They ran to the three-point line and got an uncontested look there in transition.
Parker against Kidd. Parker dishes to Duncan. And it's good, and the assist by Parker.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense, just how much damage are we going to allow him to do?
Here's Carter, and there's the rejection. And they get it back. San Antonio trailing here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it was a fantastic game to watch. Exciting all the way down to the buzzer and then into overtime. What a great win.
Yeah, they showed some real fortitude, I thought, once it got into overtime. I mean, they didn't mess around in that extra period, Steve.
Knocked loose, out of bounds. And they retain possession. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Mavericks, number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Marion. And Dante Cunningham subbed in for Peja Stojakovic.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Easy shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it, too. Teamwork and evidence there, right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their basket have come off assists.
And another basket for Dallas.
How pretty was that from Carter?
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 1. This is their second game playing the Mavericks this season.
And they were not very strong defensively that night, guys. They just were not as strong as they normally are. Didn't play with much energy. Didn't play very hard.
Well, they lack emotion, too. And you've got to be an emotional team to play good defense. That helps raise your intensity. Guys are talking and engaged, and we didn't see any of that.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tipped. Goes right up, and it's blocked. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Here's Odom, looking for his first bucket of the game. Three-pointer, Kidd gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
And here's Duncan, following the three-pointer by Jason Kidd.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Odom kicks to Carter. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
4 seconds left. McDyess. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's good for McDyess. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Here's West. Off the inbound pass. That's good. West has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Coming up this Thursday night, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against the New York Knicks, live from New York City. Don't miss out.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Here's West. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Peja Stojakovic, Stevenson out there with Delonte West. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dampier in at the center position. Outside Jefferson. There's the triple. That's good.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
He's one of the few guys you don't mind seeing take the three in transition.
Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. The feed now to Neal. Stolen by Stevenson. Now the Mavericks with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And what they were able to do inside defensively, guys, to me was the big factor. Their shot blocking was incredible.
Yeah, I thought that was a superb effort from them in terms of shot blocking. I mean, they did a nice job defending, and it was fun to watch. And I'm not a guy who gets all that excited about defense most of the time.
Parker passes to Jefferson. Passes it to Splitter. Outside for Jefferson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, he's always going to pull the trigger when you give him that kind of look.
Mavericks leading by 6. Left side West. Again, the Mavericks score.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Here's Parker. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. All alone. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Stevenson. Fires from the wing. Again, the Mavericks score.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Outside Jefferson. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Parker against West. Now Stevenson. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Atlanta.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Parker dishes to Neal. Feeds to Blair. They're moving the ball. Here's Neal. He's guarded by Stevenson. And that one's good. A minute 50 left in the first half. West against Parker. Parker against West. There's the three. Another three for Dallas.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Spurs. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Blair. Duncan comes in for Splitter. And it's Ginobili in for Gary Neal. Here's Parker, averaging 20 points per game. Stolen by Crowder. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Kidd kicks to Merritt. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists now tonight.
He had a man in the paint. He found him with a nice assist.
Jefferson against Odom. Marion with the steal.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, and as far as you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Here's Parker, following the score by Vince Carter. Taken away by Kidd.
Too many miscues, guys. Their lack of attention and focus is really...
Now Sprite Slamkin to replay that one.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that. Right there.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Parker against Kidd. Will it go? That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole. For the most part, they're doing a nice job of taking care of the ball, though. It's hard enough to win in this.
Well, he's got enough hands. Time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think it was more like a banana split, Clark.
Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they got to find a way to get out there on it.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Mavericks ahead, they lead by 18.
It's the HP Halftime Show. We've got a lopsided game out at American Airlines Center. I'm Damon Bruce. Let's get you to the action. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against San Antonio. They're on a winning streak, and that momentum's carried right over into this game. Quite a show being put on by Vince Carter. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And for the Spurs, it's a grinded-out effort. You can talk about lights-out shooting, but this is out of this world. They simply can't miss out there. A terrific first half for Richard Jefferson. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. Not the closest game, but you got to hand it to both of these guys for setting the pace. We already got a few games gone final. Check them out from around the league. Over at American Airlines Arena, it was the Heat over the Bulls. Didn't run into much resistance, ran away with it. LeBron James, their leading scorer. In another one of the games that went final, Boston ended up with a loss to the Nets at Prudential Center. Tough one to take, just a bucket shy in that one. Paul Pierce led them in scoring. And a look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. Out at New Orleans Arena, it was the Hornets losing to the Hawks. Just came up 1 point short. Eric Gordon, their leading scorer. Thanks for tuning in here. Now we go back there. Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports crew started third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Now here's Kidd. It's an 18-point game. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Parker and Manu are the backcourt. Duncan out there with McDyess. And it's Leonard. And the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the Spike Slam King.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving. That one for a special occasion.
Kidd against Parker. Passes it to Leonard. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. He's got 5. Gets the bucket. Here's Kidd. It's an 18-point lead. Nowitzki outside. It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
And if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Nick Dice, defended by Nowitzki. Nick Dice passes to Parker. He used that pick just right. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Here's Marion. Good in the assist to Kidd. Marion, he's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another fast break move. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
And here is Parker. He kicks to McDice. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Nowitzki. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 19 points for Nowitzki. Parker with it. Duncan, defended by Nowitzki. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. Vince Carter picks one up.
And he draws the foul. Almost got the shot to go as well.
I'll tell you what, I love that body control to still be able to get that shot off. Tim Duncan's been playing well. He has 8 points and a block.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
Defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after committing the turnover that time, guys.
Mavericks leading by 15. Kidd kicks to Murray. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Ginobili. The shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The shot by Marion, no good. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when...
Whoa! Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down was fine.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
The Spurs making a... Switch here. Heels checked in. That's good from Carter. Here's Neal. He's covered by Kidd. Marion against Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Another 3 goes down, guys.
Yeah, you got to get up into them defensively. I mean, you got to put pressure on guys and make them put the ball on the floor.
Oh, that's blocked. Nowitzki with the steal. Leans from outside, and he connects with the jumper. Nowitzki's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
A 10-footer. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Man, he continues to rack up the numbers.
Guys, I tell you what, this is as well-rounded a game as you'll see.
He's covered by McDice. Off target with the jump hook.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Marion. And Dante Cunningham subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. Then for the Spurs, Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for McDyess. Green comes in for Leonard. And Tony Parker is subbed in.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it. At all.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carter kicks to Nowitzki. Over Duncan. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Carter. Nowitzki's got 9 points here in the second half. Dishes it to Ginobili. It's a look. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 16 points for Ginobili.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Kidd kicks to Nowitzki. Carter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Ginobili with the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here is Cunningham, and Nowitzki backs in. 1 second left. Again, the Mavericks score.
That's a lot of height for the defense to have to deal with.
You know what, guys? I mean, especially against a guy with his touch.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
He's just carving up this defense with his ability to cut and get to the hoop.
And some of his finishes at the rim, Steve, wow. I mean, come on. I mean, he's got another quarter to put some more defenders on posters as well. I mean, those are Facebook specials right there.
And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Coming up this Thursday, Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns take on Monte Ellis and the Golden State Warriors, a conference battle in the West. Big-time hoops coming your way.
So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that push we saw. It was lockdown defense in the second quarter that allowed them to build this lead they now enjoy. Another quarter with that kind of defensive intensity will be more than enough to close this game out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Stevenson. Odom out there with Johnson. Then there's Delonte West, and it's Dampier in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good. Parker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
You got to be willing to put a body in front of them there. Easy.
But you know what? I don't blame him. That's a lot of body coming at him.
That was a great replay on the Sprite Slam Cam. Top of the key. Good.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
And that one's good by Stevenson. Here's Parker. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
A 3-ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
West picks him up. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
It's stolen by Green. Odom is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Jefferson. James Anderson comes in for Daniel Green. And Ginobili in for Leonard. The finish and the dunk by Odom.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Here's Parker. Back to Duncan. The free throw drops for Duncan. A different look for Dallas. And Duncan drops them both. Mavericks leading by 7. And Nowitzki backs in. Fades. And another basket for Dallas.
He gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Anderson against Carter. He dishes it to McDyess. Taken away by Kidd.
Turnover starting to become a factor here, guys. They've got to reverse that trend.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead. Here's Parker. San Antonio calls timeout.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
6 to shoot. Here's McDyess. Right up. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Marion backing down. And it's Dallas with another.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 12. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Leonard. Ginobili outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Carter with the bucket.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
Parker. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Here's Kidd. And Sean Marion with the slam.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Here is Parker. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And it's San Antonio with another. Here is Carter. Nowitzki right side. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Dirk Nowitzki homing in on offense.
Spurs trail by 12. Ginobili outside. Over Carter. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 24 points.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their laziness right now, Clark. It's time to start competing.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
It's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is.
And that will lift the whole team up.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so here is San Antonio. 8-point game. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Here is Parker. They double him with Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He still has not missed a shot. Where would they be without him?
Here's Carter. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Carter's got 31 points. Parker dishes to Duncan. Lets it fly. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
Stolen by McDice.
Boy, he needs to show more patience with the ball. That steal was easy pickings on such a long pass.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice offensive play there, and this one's pretty much in the books, guys.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? It was a very good showing from them to come away with the win. I was very impressed.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ginobili. There's the pass to McDice. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
I like him. I mean, he dropped a dime on him right there, guys.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stopped the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic.
He's off that time. Second free throw missing. Now here's Leonard. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
You know, something distracted him. The guy just kind of profiled right out of bounds.
The full court prayer. Missed. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Vince Carter.
Alright, we're going to sweep entirely January games, including skip. Let's check out the skip on the March. You see that I'm gonna skip the March, and now we're gonna skip from Sacramento, and then we're gonna skip the next game. We're gonna be the final skip, and we're gonna skip both games in Washington. We're gonna skip in Sacramento, and then we're gonna start 3-game homestand, and then we're gonna skip the Charlotte Bobcats on March, and then we're gonna do Bobcats game. We're gonna use the final skip right there. We're not able to skip, and then we're not able to lose to the Timberwolves. Either the side of things. We're gonna be going to play with the March 3. I'm gonna use select the February games. I'm gonna go to the Thunder, skip to the Wolves, Caps, and Pacers. Playing with the Pistons, Blazers, Clippers, Nuggets, and if I get 50 wins, I'm gonna use. If I get 50 wins, gonna use tentative. If the Mavericks needs to get 50 wins, I'm gonna go use to play with Sixers. Or if you're gonna skip with the Philadelphia, because if the Wolves will lose or the Cavs or the Pacers, Sixers will skip. And then it will be the next game against the Knicks, Celtics, and I'm going to be playing with the Hornets again for the last game of the first half. And then we're going to be resuming against the New Jersey Nets. So let's check out the first matchup. We got the Heat beat the Bulls, LeBron's got 32, Wade's got 24, and Rose only has 19. Second matchup, we got the Nets beat the Celtics. Green's got 31, Lopez got 24, and Pierce got 25. Pacers and Magic won. Dwight Howard's got 28, West got 21, and Hilbert's got 20. Lakers beat the Wolves. Rubio's got 28, Kobe Bryant's got 31, and Byam and Gasol tied with 21. Even Gasol got missing triple-double. You gotta be kidding. And then the Hawks beat the Hornets. Chris Kamen's got double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds, 14 points for Landry. Eric Gordon's got 21. Also, Josh Smith's got double-double, 12 points and 10 assists. And Joe Johnson's got 26. And the Mavericks beat the Spurs, 34 points for Carter. And Nowitzki's got 33. Ginobili only has 24 points. And how about the D-League? We got 4 NBA D-League games, the 6 NBA D-League games there. We got Sixers won, Ohio, we got Vipers, Wizards, Mad Ants, and Big Horns. Let's check out the next schedule on January 3rd. Continuing games on D-League. 4 D-League games together and 6 NBA games. We got Ohio Legends, Skyforce, Wizards, Sixers, Red Close, Defenders, Toros, Nets, 76ers, Heat, Rockets, Nuggets, Grizzlies, Pistons, Bucks, Kings, Jazz, and Warriors, Clippers. We're gonna skip the simulate truth date. And then we got in D-League there, we get Ohio defeat Legends, Wizards defeat Skyforce, Sixers defeat Red Claws, Toros defeat Defenders, Nets beat the Sixers, Heat beat the Rockets, Nuggets beat the Grizzlies, Pistons beat the Bucks, Jazz beat the Kings, and Clippers beat the Warriors. Check out January 31, they got more D-League games. We got 1 D-League games there, we got Man Ants Defenders, 7 NBA games we got here. We got the Wolves, Cavaliers, Celtics, Pacers, Magic, Raptors, Jazz, Suns, Pistons, Knicks, Kings, Warriors, and Bobcats, Lakers, which is Simulate Truth Date. And now let's check out the debut. We got the Cavaliers beat the Wolves, Celtics beat the Pacers, Magic beat the Raptors, Jazz beat the Suns. Wow. Defenders beat Mad Ants, Pistons beat the Knicks, Warriors beat the Kings, and Bobcats beat the Lakers beat the Bobcats. I'm so sorry. 2 D-League games trying to continue. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So we got 11 games, not 11, 12. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 NBA games coming up. We got Thunder, Mavericks, Bulls, 76ers, Rockets, Grizzlies, Wizards, Bucks, Bobcats, Wizards, Bucks, Magic, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Hornets, Bobcats, Blazers, Energy, Vipers, Cavaliers, Hawks, Raptors, Celtics, Clippers, Nets, Legends, Ohio, and Heat and Spurs. This was the one doubleheader on ESPN. The one of the ESPN doubleheader was due to the lockout issues, which is the lockout of the 2011, which is the February 1. Thunder Mavericks remains the same. Let's check out this on 2012 schedule. Check out what happens. The Thunder Mavericks will remain the same, and the Heat Spurs will be replaced by the Clippers Jazz, as the Heat will play Milwaukee, San Antonio they will play Houston, and the Clippers will play Salt Lake City. So it's gonna be a great game, gonna good matchup. So gonna be round 3, the Thunder and Mavericks in the first half. This is gonna be a great game. Let's check out the standings right now. Now let's check out. We are now entered the February. We got the Mavericks number 1, Spurs number 2, Nuggets 3, Warriors 4, Grizzlies 5, Suns 6, Blazers 7, and the 8th seed now belongs to the Lakers. Lakers are now in the 8, Thunder 9, and the Clippers 10, Rockets 11. So in the East, we got the Heat, Knicks, Heat back up to number 1, Knicks are number 2, Pistons number 3, Magic number 4, Bulls number 5, Nets number 6, Celtics number 7, and Hawks number 8. So the Bucks and the Raptors are games behind in the 9 and 10 spots. Power rankings now enter the February. Mavericks remain the number 1 with 40 and 2, rated in 41 now. Spurs are in second, Knicks are third, and Heat in the fourth. Let's check out the injury report. What happened in OKC? Let's check out Thunder there, and Kendrick Perkins still not healing, and strained Achilles is out for 1 to 2 weeks. So so that's gonna good there. And then check out the award races ended February. LeBron James back up the fourth. Sean Marion is the new MVP. Terry Carter and Nowitzki, but Terry's still not healing as the injury. Sixth man of the year remains the same, and there's nothing most valuable player. Players of the week. Nothing, as 31 and 28 is still not available. For players of the month, as you can see, Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki, Will Gibbs, the players of the month. And the rookies of the month, we got Jonas Valanciunas and Klay Thompson, not Kyrie Irving. It's supposed to be 9 3-pointers against the Suns. So Jonas Valanciunas over Kyrie Irving wins the rookies of the month. Klay Thompson right there, with a good one there. So check out there. So Dirk and Wade named the players of the month, and for the Raptors, Thompson and Valanciunas names the rookies of the month. Let's check out the team records or what's happening. The update. And there's looks like no one seen here for the recording actually. So it looks like there's no players are still not update for the records. Wow, that's BS. Yeah, it's gonna be great there. Alright. Let's see if the playoff record actually here. Alright, now we enter the February up against the young Big 3 round 3 against Oklahoma City Thunder on February 1. And there will be the last meeting on March 5. They will got the next meeting on Monday. So February 29 will be playing for the Leap Day against Mike Conley of the Red Hot Memphis Grizzlies. So time to save the game, nice. So let's check out the rest going on there. See the D League there, right? No one's there. No, one more time, and now it's time to leave the game, guys. Leave the comments below here in the section. Will be the next video. Will be the end of the February, guys. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin as the Knicks are now taking 2-0 over the 6th seed Indiana Pacers. Game 2 coming up tomorrow. We got the Celtics Cavaliers and the Mavericks Thunder. Hopefully my favorite team looks to struggle to start a semifinal 0-2 in the semis against the young OKC team. That's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will catch you up. I will see all you later. Good night, everyone.